So we are here today in Rabat, the capital city of the Kingdom of Morocco, where the former president of the Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Weah, is paying an official visit as a guest of FIFA. There will be several activities here today that the former Ballon d'Or winner will be participating in. Here in Rabat.
Bravo. Ça va bien.
May I invite you for a picture with the quote?
Okay. So we are here at the entrance, and the first thing you see is the inscription of a quotation by So this is the honor that FIFA has given him at this new edifice, and he's doing the inspection. As you can see, a very beautiful building, I must say.
So you do the studio after that one? I follow you.
So we have commenced the tour of the building.
careful here. Yeah. The studio is there. Mr. Weah, may I introduce you to the crew? Hello.
Cool. How you doing?
May I invite you to take a seat? We have some water if your throat is dry. If you are comfortable with the setting, if you are okay with this, it's good, it's good. Thank you. Then I will sit down and ask you the questions. I will kindly ask everybody for silence, of course. The objective of this interview is to talk about the players' voice panel and about the topic of racism in football. So I have a few questions. We will use this for FIFA platforms, for FIFA video news release, for FIFA website, and the topic is only the players' voice panel, and of course you being the honorary captain of that. So, yes, okay. So your time is highly appreciated in advance, and if you can give me a, let's go, I will start. Okay. Honorary Captain George Weah, many thanks for your time. What made you want to become involved with the FIFA Players' Voice Panel?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Ipatero for putting me on this team. I think it's important for the role that I play in society as a former footballer and then former leader of the Republic of Liberia. My voice is critical because I played the game. I experienced racism during my time, so that I thought I'm one of the players who will be in the position to say no to racism.
You said when the panel was announced, football brings unity and development. It also enhances humanity. I will give all my efforts to promote the sport because football is life. Can you kindly elaborate a little bit on that quote that you gave?
What football, we all know it's a universal game. It's the only thing that brings so many people together. We will always experience when there's a game because our football unites people. It brings the entire world together, and that will make it beautiful. And I'm glad I played this game, and I experienced every way, in every form, the behavior of different nationalities. Some come with love, some will hate, some are racist, some are not. But at the end of the day, what is important is to take away the negative part of sports, which is bullying players, fans against fans. Because the essence of the game is to unite, is to enjoy, and is to have fun, is to play, is to love the game. So many people around the world leave from one point to another point to watch a group of people exemplify what football really means. It's peace, it's love, it's fun. I experienced that. I experienced the love, the peace. And also, what we're trying to do is to kick racism out of sports. It's not good for sports. So this is the effort we're making to make sure that we all universally fight.
In football, you always meet twice. At FIFA, Arsène Wenger plays an important role. Arsène Wenger is also very important for you. You said he was a father figure. He regarded you as a son. And this was a time when racism was at its peak, you said once. Can you kindly touch upon the bond that you have with Mr. Wenger? And can you kindly give us some context about those days and racism in those days?
You know, every time you talk about Hassan, anyone, you know, I'm flattered because I saw not just a coach, I saw a father figure, someone at a time who did not see black, white, green, gold, that's the colors. He saw every human being at a time in that team in Monaco as players of Monaco. And I was lucky, you know, glory be to God, that he loved me and he took me as his son. And I explained something to you that you will find reasons why I adore Coach Arsène Wenger for who he is. I left Liberia, it's a little young man, went to Cameroon, and I was contracted to go to Monaco. I arrived in Monaco, didn't know the place, it's the first time in Europe. I could say I was lost, because even the game I went to practice, which is soccer, that I believe that it was one of the best games. I got to Monaco, and the rules of the game that three foreigners could not play. I was the 10th foreigner. But what motivated me to fight hard to be in that team was Coach Arsène Wenger. He dedicated his entire life to me because he wanted to make something of me. And he was successful in doing that. At that time, there were not so many people that won't distinguish or discriminate. But he was in that person. He made sure I went to school in Monaco to learn French. He said to me, you need to learn French because you have to communicate. He took care of me as his son. And when that time came for me to make my first appearance in the team, another player was injured, and everybody waiting to buy new players. He said, no, George is here. He's been with us for a long time. This is his opportunity. We cannot. So he refused all the great players we were going for, and he built confidence in me. And he taught me, he spoke to me, that this is your time, this is your chance, this is your moment. And that's why every time I speak, I say, this is your time, this is your moment. And I said to him, Coach, I will never let you down. And everything I did in Monaco, yes, I did it for the Royal Kingdom, but also I could break my leg, my hands, my face, my entire body for Coach Arsène Wenger to obtain a victory. And that's what I did. Because he's not just only a coach, he was a good man. He was my father. Imagine this man at 12 midnight, 1 a.m., he's calling my home to make sure that I am home. My parents did not do that. I grew up in a ghetto where I lived with my grandparents. They don't control me. But Coach Arsène did. He controlled me And that's why today I'm the person who I am. It taught me discipline, it taught me kindness, it taught me love, it taught me how to express myself to people, it taught me how to be friendly. And that's why I am who I am today. And I want to say thank you to Hassan. I have not paid him much. If I have gold and diamond, even more to give to Coach Hassan Wenger, I will do that. But what I know, I'm grateful to God that Coach Hassan, through the call of Lord, came into my life. They did not disappoint me, and I never disappointed them. But thank God that I made it. Thanks to Hassan and all of the players that I played with in Monaco throughout my career. I want to thank everybody. But Hassan is the man. He was the father figure.
These are very powerful words. Thank you for that. You have experienced racial abuse in those days as a player yourself. A famous example is in 1996 in the Champions League. It was a horrific example of racism. But the times have not changed. Your son, Weah, last year with the US national team was also targeted with racial abuse on social media. Can you reflect on racism in football? It was happening in your playing days. It is happening in the playing days of your son. What are your thoughts on that it's still there? It's still happening.
Well, I think we have to promote non-racial effects in the game. And we got a lot of people that don't understand what family means. You know, we are all family. We are one people. It comes to the field. We all together. We are one people, and we need to love. We need to embrace. It doesn't matter. Sports. Today you win. Tomorrow you lose. You continue to move on. So there's no need for any racial behavior. I experience it, like you say, my son. But this is life. We now have to do our best to make sure that we educate people. We let them know that we can live together. And that's how I put my mind on what I was doing, not what people were doing against me. If I come here today to testify, my testimony will be real. But what I came here to do is for the world to know that there is no need for racism. We must enjoy the beautiful game, walk together on the stadium, sing together, and when we are defeated, we try again. That's what the game is about. Enjoy it, you know. So even on the pitch, I experienced racism with some friends, you know, players that didn't understand. But at the end of the day, I remain focused to make sure that we educate people. Because sometimes when I'm upset, when someone calls me nigger, when I'm angry, when I go towards that person, and then sometimes I pull back to say, you know what? My own people calling me nigger anyway. So what's the issue? But I think what is important is for us to forget about calling each other names, you know, and embrace each other and make friends. That's what the world is all about. War is no good. Racism is a disease. We cannot continue to condone racism in a public space, most especially on the field, where everybody is supposed to be working together, enjoying together, and have fun. Enjoy the good of the game.
How do you see the landscape changing in terms of society's understanding of racial abuse and its impact, especially among young players?
What we will continue to explain, but I think what we need to do, and this is what we're doing, come together to use our voices, to communicate our voices to young people that are coming up. Like I say to my son, the most important that you have to do is to make friends and enjoy the game. There will be a lot of people, everybody can love you as a player. There will be oppositions. So you focus on what you are doing. Those that love you will continue to love you. But love everyone, just as you are. So it's okay. We have to continue to promote friendship and forget about being racist. You know, I don't like to use the word racism because I live among people, black and white, green and gold. And I am who I am. So sometimes we don't focus on that. But it's important to those that don't understand that racism is applied. Racism is a disease. They need to keep that out of the most beautiful game, football, soccer.
With all your experience on the pitch and your successful career in society, what do you think you can personally bring to this fight?
Well, my experience, my voice, you know, I have a voice, and I thank God that people give me voice. Coach Hassan gave me voice, Africa gave me voice, my parents gave me voice, the FIFA gave me voice. So if I can use that voice to educate people, why not? This is all I have. Is to talk to people, to let people know that we have to love each other. Harmony is important. Peace is important.
The Players' Voice panel has many other strong voices. Drogba, Sorin, Silvestre, Lothar Schilling, Fadiga, Cordoba, and so on and so on. What have you seen of them since the Players' Voice panel has started? And what do you think of this equipe that we have?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of messages. I think that's the best way to go. And I believe that the more we are, the better it is. So that, after this meeting, I will propose to Mr. Infantino to bring on more people on board, because you have some players, ex-players, that people listen to too. So we all have to be involved. All of us have to be involved. Those that experience racism, they are still out there in the game. We need to bring them on board. We need to make sure that we get one voice. And that voice, that one voice, will make an impact, will make a difference. But I applaud this beginning, and I hope that they continue to grow. Our voices can reach as far as we wanted to reach.
That was my next question. What are your hopes and objectives for the panel for the future and the wider fight against racism? To go far and wide, you said.
Well, like I said, our voices need to go as far, and we need more people. You know, you get a lot of people that young people follow, that people love. We need to recruit those people and bring them on board. So when they speak, more people listen. And we're going to recruit those people and bring them on board. Because this is a one world. And we have to be together. To enjoy this world together. There's no need for war. There's no need for racism.
So when you speak to the FIFA president, your message is, we need a bigger team. We need more voices.
It's always good for more people to get involved in anything that we do. Even the FIFA. When we were at FIFA, a football committee member, FIFA was great, FIFA was good, but FIFA was growing. You see today, there's so many people, so much young people. You can see the team has grown. And that's why you see how far FIFA is reaching and how great FIFA is. So as FIFA continue to grow with the best brain and the best people, FIFA will continue to make an impact. We should not overlook that. You know, my FIFA in the 90s and the FIFA today, you can see that there's a lot of improvement. So much has changed simply because of the diversity. The diversity that making FIFA what it is. We were strong leader, strong president, Infantino, who listened to everybody. And that's the picture that we're fighting for, you know. He listened to everybody. So everybody needs to be on board so we can really shape the family, city towards prosperity. And solidarity and peace is important.
Mr. Weah, your time is highly appreciated. I want to thank you for your time. I wish you good luck in the meetings today, and thank you for sitting here with us. Thank you very much.
Good to see you. Thank you for the interview.
I will kindly bring you to the meeting room where Gelson is and the others. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, is it, Mahaba. Assalamu alaikum.
No.
Enséñame Oh, nice.
Hello.
Okay, he's meeting with former Senegalese international, former PSG, Kalilou Fadiga, former World Cup goal scorer. He's now 50 years old. I don't think he can score again. Fadiga, how are you? Say hi to the people of Liberia.
I'm with my president.
Thank you. That was Kalilou Fadiga, a legend in his own right, former Senegalese international. He also played for several teams, including PSG.
There's a fantastic so African Assalamu alaikum. Mahaba.
Please come, get up, sit there, or whatever you want.
Oh.
I
I know where you can put them.
Where you want?
So this is the
Oh, you,
players panel. You see all the members, former legend. I see former Colombian player, Ivan Cordoba. Ivan, say hello to Liberia.
Hello to everybody.
Thank you, Cordoba. Former Nigerian international. She's here. Our former Jessica from France. Former France striker. What's it, striker? That's it. Can you introduce yourselves to the people of Liberia?
Maya Jackman from New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Lotta Sherling from Sweden.
Sweden?
Yes.
You played the World Cup before, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Mikael Silvestre.
How are you?
Please say hi to the people of Liberia.
Hi, Liberia, we love you.
Thank you. Oh, I have my own brother here.
How are you doing?
the head of development.
Yes.
You've been to Monrovia before, right?
I've been to Monrovia
Thank you,
before,
thank you.
thank you.
Oh, my sister
Cherry from Kenya.
from Kenya.
Yeah.
Thank you. Chelsea, how many World Cups you played?
3.
3 World Cups. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Okay, that's Jelson Fernandez from Switzerland,
Good to see you.
a World Cup veteran.
My
And
name
this
is
is the
Ian.
director of FIFA for Racism and Discrimination.
Head of,
Committee?
not director yet,
Oh,
but
they-
soon director.
Okay, very soon. It's good luck. Thank you.
Hi, Christina from New Zealand.
Also FIFA. This the team from FIFA, and they are about to start a meeting now, so I have to leave the room. Kalilu, beautiful goal. Okay.
Eugene, we good? We can
Yeah.
start?
Yes. So I'm out now.
You can stay, yeah?
I'll cut the video off and come back.
Really stay, yeah?
Yeah, I'll cut the video off and come back.
Because I know the president would like some notes, I'm sure.
Yes. Thank you.
I think it's the first on-site meeting which Mr. Weah attended, and we will come back shortly to what we did yesterday and what we did today, just for you, for your awareness. But I think you want to speak to your colleagues, right?
Yes. Well, first of all, I want to thank Jan. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be on this panel. I think we all can promote this, and I'm honored and I'm ready to work. You know, I've worked for FIFA before, and I'm coming again from a different angle. I think this is important because we all experience racism. This is a very good topic, and then I hope that we ourselves, we're going to continue to recruit so we can promote this panel. And I'm ecstatic. Thank you again, and thank all of you, and good to see you. Willing to work with you, and hoping that we'll work together well for best results. The game needs us as we lead this game. So let us work together. Let us continue to do our best. Our children are out there. They are on the stadiums. They are in the communities. And a lot of people that don't understand, you know, make those remarks. I remember when I was a young man, and I was very young when I came to Cameroon. I went to Cameroon, and then I went to Europe. I went to Monaco. You know, one thing we fought was discrimination. When we came, we could not partake in winning either the Ballon d'Or because we were African. We spoke at FIFA. I think I spoke that we cannot be playing in this league and then we can win anything. The fact that we are playing in the European leagues, we are not African no more. We have to be a part of this because we have talent. And I remember that when FIFA changed that rules, and in '93, I won the Ballon d'Or. So if FIFA were not going to make amends for African players that were in Europe, we were never going to be part of winning Ballon d'Ors and all that. So you see, when you speak, people listen. And this is why we are here. We need to speak. We need to continue to recruit for good and great voices that will allow people to understand that racism is a plague, it's not a good thing for society, and we will not encourage it. So we'll continue to find the reason why people that are racist will not be among us. Until they make peace, they show love, we will continue to fight until we are successful in what we are doing. Good to be here this morning, and I'm here to listen. Thank you, sir.
Can maybe presented.
Thank you.
very soon we'll be going offline because the details of the meeting itself cannot be recorded. But this is just the second of many events that will take place today. By midday, the president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, will join President Weah to continue the discussion and to conclude the FIFA Players Voice panel so that they can come up with decisions and with a plan of action. After that, the former president, who is now an official of FIFA, he's the head of the panel on racism and discrimination. After the meeting with President Infantino, then there is also a parallel meeting that will be held between what we call the players' unions. These are people who represent the players who are playing currently. So they are also here in Rabat, and they are currently meeting at another venue. There will be President Infantino and former President Weah, former Ballon d'Or, will be meeting with the players' union representatives to inspire them, to talk to them, to give them a pep talk. And then he and the FIFA president will retire. And then tonight, he will be guest of honor at the final of the Under-17 World Cup for women. The FIFA Women Under-17 World Cup finals will be played tonight here in Rabat. And then tomorrow, former President Weah will continue his engagements here in Morocco. He will be traveling to Marrakesh, where he will have some political meetings as head of the CDC, because he's here in dual capacity. He's also a political leader. So he has a meeting planned with some political figures, and that meeting will be held in Marrakesh. Marrakesh is a city that is a few hours from here, from Rabat, which is the capital city. So tomorrow he'll be going by train from Rabat to Marrakesh, and then after that to Casablanca, and then the former president will continue back to Accra and then Liberia. Thank you for listening, and thank you for following, and forgive me, I'm not Gen Z. This is my first live broadcast ever, so if there were mistakes, forgive us. Thank you.